Good morning, everyone. My name is Andy Martin, and welcome to the Artistic Artifacts Live, Facebook Live here on Saturday, July 5th. I'm here with Jennifer Moore from Aster and we're going to be talking about all of her wonderful creations. I've got a few announcements to make here first. We'll start with, it's shop hop season. So we're looking forward to welcoming all of the Midwest or the Mid-East region shop hop visitors to the store, and we do have extended hours. So we are open later on Thursday nights till 8 p.m. And then also on Sundays from 11 to 4. And on Thursday nights, we also have open stitching now. So if you're interested in coming in for the open stitching, that's a great one. We've got later this month on July 24th, we've got the Batik Trunk Show and we've got a Batik Workshop. And if you want more information about that, check out our website, ArtisticArtifacts.com. Go to the workshop section and you'll be able to see all of that. But let's get to talking with Jennifer here. So Jennifer, so you are the creative force behind Aster and
Yes.
And so could you tell us what Aster and is and how you got started?
Okay, so my background has been always in this industry, in the textile industry. I've been involved in manufacturing, retail fabrics, wholesale, dress fabrics, bridal, and then ended up in the patchwork and quilting kind of thing. But before I went there, I traveled a lot overseas and I was buying a lot of ribbons and trims and embellishments and always embellishing my garments. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to be able to decorate your purses and your bags? But they're already made up. So it was like, that doesn't work. So the idea was, let's make it in a kit form. And I decided to use felt, have a thick felt, and it's quite sturdy. It stays up and it lends itself to so many different embellishment techniques.
Wonderful.
So that's how it all happened.
Yeah. And so really the kits, they are a blank canvas.
Yes.
And then, you've got so many different samples, that you've made here for us. And everything from little book covers or little project covers, and then the tote bags, and then you don't, and this is actually a kit for something else that you make into this bag. So really they really are multi-use, multi-function.
Absolutely.
And what's your motto?
My motto is I've created a base and you can put your own personal stamp on it. So I'm like, here's the base. I've tried to take out the hard work. So the actual construction of putting them together is really, really easy. And to allow people to spend the time doing the decorating, the fun bits, having a go at doing something. And it's like, don't be scared. The felt is really forgiving. And I have at times unpicked things that I've not been happy with, and I've been able to do other things with it, and it just works. So it really is a fun base, and particularly like adding in some stenciling with some paint. And that just looks like a completely different dimension as well. And I like adding in that whole mixed media thing. So we're not just limited to fabric, but we can do, mix things together. And it's a really fun way of just playing with things. Yeah, with the rickrack. Yeah. And just different things that you can do. Like this one, I've just taken ribbons, stitched them on and used a decorative stitch. So it's a really quick, fun thing to do. And then, of course, like you can add in some beading. This is just with some stamps. Like we've got a bunch of woodblock stamps here in the store. Using that as an outline, stitching in the background, loads and loads and loads of different things that you can do.
And so if you wanted to take a panel, like this, what's something that you could use this panel on?
Oh, so I'm in love with this panel. I think it might be going home with me. And And I can already see just that, stitched on our backer bag. That's the front. And then we have all these other pieces here that work really well on our backpack. So I can imagine cutting that out. We can put a front pocket. We can take another piece and put them in the side gussets. We can do something else with the back.
That's what I might be doing.
And the beauty of our backpack is that comes already made. So this whole strap attachment is made. All you have to do is decorate your pocket, stitch on the strap attachment, and then we have our two sides. And because the grommets or eyelets are already done for you.
Oh,
So
wow.
anywhere, wherever you see the grommets, they're already pre-punched. You don't have to do that. We have a little pocket inside every bag as well. And yeah, everything's done. Even the little zipper purse has the zipper inserted. And this one.
Yeah.
So our zipper purse comes like that. So for people that are a bit scared of doing a zip, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And here we can just decorate the pocket, decorate the front and the back. And after you've stitched the pocket on, you're just stitching that.
Yep.
Yeah, I found this little piece of fabric in store, and I'm like,
That is a staff favorite.
Yeah.
This line of fabric. So
Shibori blue.
the shibori blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think just stitching it on, and you've got a ready-made little template there. So really easy to have a go at doing something.
Well,
Yeah.
that's one of the techniques that Judy talks about. Where you
Yep.
let the fabric speak to you.
Yes.
And tell you how to embellish it.
Yes, for sure.
So
Yes.
and we've got things
Got
like
the ribbons.
the ribbons.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Bunch of those.
Yeah.
We can take that down. Can we take it down?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I have used that package. I just didn't bring that one with me. But it's a great fun way of being able to use some of the ribbons. And how I have finished the inside of this, I didn't put the pocket on the outside. I lined it and put the pocket in the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and
fun
you're able
things.
to attach all these ribbons with your sewing machine
Yeah.
with the decorative stitch.
And use the decorative stitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the variegated threads too, because then you get something really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much to look at. So
Mhm.
much to look at.
Yep.
And then we've also got you pulled these
Mhm.
this is the charm square pack that
Yep.
we and this is so this is 5 inches square.
Yes.
But then the hexagons that you're using
These
are 4.5.
Yes. But you can make
So
that. And this line has been a bit of a favorite of mine. So the same fabric, and this is, where am I? Just open it that way. And again, all done by machine. Really quick,
Yeah,
really easy. And yes, you can see
And then
the
your notebook just
inside.
fits.
Yep, it fits in there. And this kit comes with elastic in there, and you can personalize it and use this however you like. So hence the book cover / project cover, because you can use it in different ways. With this one, I've finished the inside, still with the elastic and the pockets, and made it as more of a little sewing compendium.
yes.
Yeah. So lots of different things that you can do with just that base.
Yep.
Yeah.
And today, this is one of the projects that so we've got workshops going on today and tomorrow.
Yep.
That you're going to be making the rose.
Yes,
on-
Macintosh rose.
Yep, yep.
It's my Charles Rennie Macintosh inspired embellishment, and we're using wool.
Yeah.
So Wonderfield's wool we've got there. We're using that, and I have used a lot of the wool also for different embellishments. So like here, instead of just always looking at a piece of fabric, the wool is really nice again, and this has been all stitched by machine. So you can of course do hand stitching, but a fun way of utilizing the wool and doing the machine stitching in there.
But the thing I found
Yep.
is that it's very easy to hand stitch
Yes,
through the felt.
it is. And like this has been all hand stitched. So we've done borrow, if you like, but a slightly different take on it, as more of the Kawandi technique where it's been turned under, but it is really easy to stitch by hand. Yeah. And machine, machine embroidery. Yes. I love this one. Again, sorry, I have to even take it off there. When I start something, I'm like, well, I do it there and I'll do it there.
That's so
and
cool.
I'll do it there. So it's a good way to repeat, and then a little bit on the inside. But again, it really lends itself so well.
Well,
And we can say not to. You can also stencil it in the background before you do your machine embroidery. So same.
So the dots were paint that you stenciled on first.
Yes.
And then you added, so great layering.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I love that. And that's how I've done with a little bit of stenciling here. Then we've got the fabric. Then we've done some couching. We've got decorative stitches. So yeah, a really fun way of being able to put in different things. The same with, this one. Again, with another bird, but this time around, I layered a lot of fabrics down, and then I've done some decorative stitching over the top, and I've stenciled on the fabric rather than the felt, and still added in my applique.
And these birds are are last year's Wonderful Bird of the Month.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so it's a great reuse, of those and new application of them.
Yes, absolutely. And just that fun decorative stitch. Really fun way to have a play with the decorative stitches on your machine.
Yeah, I mean, so many of we have literally hundreds of decorative stitches on the machines. Yes. And this is a great way to explore new and different ways to use them.
Yep, absolutely.
I noticed that this one, you've got, this one uses all the decorative, so
this one's been cover stitch on your overlocker or serger.
Yeah, so this is on the, using the L890.
Yes.
Or the, to get the decorative cover stitch that we've shown before.
Yep. And again, with this one is being
done
by
walls in the background.
And then all of the vines on this one are cover stitch.
Yep.
And then
around.
Yeah, and then you've got the texture and the puffiness with the fabric. And then this is the chain. Yeah. So the stamens are chain stitch that are you just run off yards and yards of it, and then loop it in together and stitch it down.
Yeah.
So and you've got some other this was a fun one with again this is all the wool.
Yes. Yeah.
So where do you come up with your ideas for the different designs? Because I think you get inspiration from just everywhere.
I do lots of different things, and I might look at things a little bit differently to how other people look at them. But when I'm looking at a piece of fabric, I think, I could take a bit of that there and put a little bit of that there. Yes, but then I also try to do things that are quite simple and achievable for people as inspiration. And then, yes, it really depends. Yeah. I mean, I love this. This is really simple, but I think it's a great use of hexagons, because you can tell I like hexagons a lot. But it's a really practical, functional
and I think
design.
The ombre from the light to dark is a really chic and very certainly very trendy.
Yes.
And then you've got the embellishment on the charm there as well.
Yeah. So yes, with this you can do just stitching around the outside, but it's also you can do a fun practice some lines.
Right.
Lots of different things. Yeah.
And then and again you could get a different color for every season.
Yes.
And then you've all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
because one side's not enough for me. I have to do them all.
More is and this one you've also got lined.
I have, and please don't look too close, because look at those pins in there.
Oh yeah.
It still needs to be finished, but
you have all the time in the world.
Yeah. But even this little one, oh, I didn't bring I have got one.
Yeah.
So woodblocks.
Yeah. Oh, how great.
Yeah, just the woodblocks. I have planned to stitch around those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again.
Well.
This one has been finished though, but that's just got some different bits on it, and then I've just stitched around. So I've stamped it with the woodblock, and I've added in little bits of fabric and some sequins, just whatever.
Which bag is that?
This is the little Luella clutch.
Okay.
And it actually comes it starts out like that, so it's one piece.
Yeah.
And then once you've finished embellishing it, we've stitched on the closure. When it folds up to finish it, it's just these 4 seams. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then ends up after it's stitched, just like that. It is the easiest little thing to do. Many years ago, one of my nieces said to me, "No, Auntie Jen, can I have a bag making birthday party?" So they were, I think, 10 at the time, or maybe, no, it might have been 12. I don't remember. But we did some little bit of embellishing, and then they stitched on the closure and hand stitched them together. And for just seeing those little girls going, I made this little purse, was amazing.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, because you could certainly just do a hand stitch to this isn't a lot of hand sewing.
No, it's not
to do.
No, because you've just got those 4 little seams there.
Yeah,
and it could be all done. Yep.
Yeah, and then you've got you've added different.
Yeah, that way.
The little flowers here.
Yes. So that's just been done with some silk fabrics, but using the yo-yo makers. Yo-yo makers.
Sure.
Yeah. So really simple, and I love the background.
Yeah. I mean, it's striking how you've got this kind of snakeskin effect.
Yes.
And again, that you did that with the paint.
I did. Yes. Yep.
That one's pretty elegant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I had that for a function somewhere, but I'm super excited. I've purchased some fabric already. I have a formal wedding to go to later this year. I will be making one of these, and I've got some special ideas with how I'm going to make my purse for the wedding. Outfit's not ready. Have no idea what that will be, but I'll be working on my purse. I'll have that done.
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities, absolutely. Yes. I don't have it here, but I have also done one where I've just stitched a lot of buttons all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did take that one to a wedding. I had the mother of pearl buttons, stitched that all over, and it looked gorgeous.
Yeah, so great use of that button jar.
Absolutely.
That everybody seems to have, or everybody's mother seems to have.
Yes. And I felt we were looking at these before. I have done a little one with buttons all over it too. So this one is what I call our card holder / needle case, or needle case / card holder. So you can make it into a little needle keep. You can pop in the pockets some needles. This one I've done it so that we can keep a little pair of scissors in there. Yes, my little bobbin keepers. Yeah, that's my idea. I'm sharing it with you all. But then of course, if you this one I still have got it, so it's open. But if you stitch up the sides, now you've got a little card holder or a little purse. Yeah. And they come with all that hardware as well. Oh, that's my other little obsession, is making little tassels.
Oh, tassels, right. And what kind of paint do you use for the shimmer or the glitter?
Okay. For this one, I used a glitter paint.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we've got one here yet. I haven't looked. But yes, I just brushed on some glitter paint, and that gives that fun little
and it's just amazing that you start with this, and then you come up with and again, just by using your creativity and your ideas to and it really, the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. Oh, it totally is. It totally is.
So search your stash. Find find those pieces that
Yes.
the fabric, the embellishments that you saw and you went, oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
And then you can customize,
Yes.
and really, and because like you said, the hardware is
It's
already done. It's so
Mhm.
much more simple.
It is.
And
Yeah.
then the kits also come with some pins and needles.
Yes.
So you really, the kits are set up.
Absolutely.
So that,
they're great. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can just open it up and start sewing.
Right.
Yeah. Just work out your embellishment, but open it up and start sewing, and everything is in there to actually finish it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Except the thread.
Well, but our favorite.
And the fabric. Well, yeah, you add
again,
your own embellishments, but the hardware, that's all there.
Yeah.
And the closures.
Well, and really, I also see that this is great for whether you're a hand sewer, you're a machine embroiderer, you want to use the decorative stitches on your machine.
Yes.
You want to just practice. You've got a little one that you're teaching. There's so many different ways that you can take this blank canvas and really make it something special.
Absolutely, yeah. I love like we touched on it before, but I love being in a class environment. We've all got the same kit to start with, but at the end, every one of them is different.
Right.
And I often say to people, this is a guideline, but you do you. You do your colors. You do what you like, what resonates with you. It's yours.
Yep.
You make it your own. And that's what I love. We go, yes.
Yes. And so there's you help folks find the technique and and just the basics and then they can run with it.
Absolutely.
And to make it their own.
Yes.
So do you have any new patterns that are coming out?
Ooh, yes.
Or some sneaks that you can give us
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let's spill the tea.
Oh, well, there's some things.
There's something coming?
There are some things. Yeah. Might involve a sewing machine.
Well,
I give away too much yet, but
So and Jennifer, you come to us you're visiting from Australia.
Yep.
And you also partner with Wonderfill.
Yes, correct.
So you've got some great partnerships with and you've worked with us here at Artistic Artifacts for a number of years.
I have, yes.
And so we're super excited to have you and to have because again there's going to be a lot of creative energy this weekend.
I can't wait. I really, really, really can't wait. This has been a shop that I've been wanting to visit for such a long time. And
so we're talk about the pillow cover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is the project we're going to be making tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what does this kit start out as?
Oh, okay.
Or what?
It starts out as, well, I originally made it as a cushion / pillow cover. It has a zipper already inserted, and I had this idea of I can make it into a bag. So by lining it on the inside, and still having the zipper here, we now have a pocket. And so we've got a pocket in there, and then by adding on the handles, now it's gone from a pillow to a bag.
Yep. And then you just sew in the gusset.
Yep. Yeah, we just turn up the sides. Yep. And there we are. That's the bucket bag.
So we're going to be doing this tomorrow.
Yep.
And so if you are interested and you're in the local area, we still do have some spaces available.
Okay.
So you could sign up today.
Yes.
Because it's really, you just need fabric to make 40 of the hexagons, and then the thread, and so it's a very low, very, very small supply list.
Yes,
because you get the bag.
Yep.
And you also use the instant applique.
Yes, I do.
Which is a new Wonderfill product.
Yeah.
So it's in the fun thing about instant applique is that it's not iron-on.
Yes.
It's a stick-on, double-sided stick-on product. So we're gonna stick on the fabric to the applique, and then we're gonna stick that and then cut out the hexes.
Yes.
And then stick them onto the fabric, so there's no ironing required.
No.
So again, if you've got children that you're concerned about having around the iron, that's no longer an issue.
No, it's not. It's amazing. It really is a fabulous product, and I am totally in love with it. Oh, and here comes one.
Yeah. So this is the instant applique, and it comes in a roll, and again, it's double-sided, it's double-sided stick. So we're and I've not used this product yet, but it's 90 inches by 11 inches. So again,
you're going to love it.
Yeah.
It's I do applique all the time. And one of the painful things has been, okay, I've got to iron, I've got to fuse the fabric. I like to use this type of thing that's a repositionable product, because we sometimes put it down and then think, no, that's not quite the right spot. So I'll pick it up, move it, put it down again. Yep. But such a time saver using this, where we're just sticking the fabric straight on, cutting out the shapes, and then we're putting them onto the kits. So, amazing.
Well, and just seeing these two bags side by side, again, you really can see how you can customize. And how the same bag, same technique, completely different.
Yes.
And really individualized.
Absolutely. Yep.
So
they do, and it's like, yes, when you see that's the same,
yes,
and that's the same again. So they're all completely different. The two backpacks, completely different. These two, completely different.
Yeah,
so, you can everything.
So I mean, you could literally make a bag a month, and you could
one a week, one a week,
one a day.
One a day.
Where can people find you on social media?
Oh, just at Aster and Anne, AsterAndAnne. And
you need to follow her, because every day there's an inspiration. It's really amazing.
I'm not sure about every day, but
well, yes. But,
thank you.
But we've got Jennifer is going to be here today at Artistic Artifacts today and tomorrow. We've got workshops going on, and we've got all these samples in the shop that
we've got the kits available to buy,
and we've got the kits available. A number of different kits. They are also available online. So if you are interested in, you can order them, and we will be happy to ship them out to you.
Yep.
But we are so excited to see what the students, the workshop folks, create over the next couple days.
Yes, I can't wait.
And,
where's our rose? We had it before.
Oh, right here.
Oh yeah, because I'm looking forward to what different backgrounds people are going to do. So we're going to do that today, but everyone can have fun at doing a different background. So, they could end up like that. I don't know, it could be anything.
Exactly.
And the color choices, I'm really looking forward to seeing what people are going to come up with.
Since we're here in Alexandria, Virginia, the dogwood is the state flower of Virginia. I mean, I'm looking, we were in Salt Lake City last week.
Yes.
And that's the beehive state. I didn't know that. So the honeycomb, this reminds me of something for Utah. So, again, everybody can really take inspiration and customize to as they see fit.
Yep.
So thank you so much for taking some time to introduce yourself and introduce the products. We hope that this has inspired you to find a kit, to make it your own, and really really demonstrate show off those skills that you've got, show off the fabric, show off the great notions, so that you can. Because this is small, it's simple, and
achievable,
and big wow. How many times do people say, "Where'd you get that bag?" Right?
Ooh, I made it.
And that's the best part.
Yeah, it totally is.
But thank you, Jennifer. please check us out at ArtisticArtifacts.com. If you're not signed up for our newsletter, you can sign up for the newsletter. We send out great information every week about things that are going on here at the store. And then follow us on social media at ArtisticArtifacts on Instagram and on Facebook.
Yep.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, please give us a like and subscribe to make sure that, and ring that bell so that you get notified for all of the future episodes. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Take care.